So I get the thumbs up for liking breaks, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to answer all of your individual questions after the last one, and I may not be able to even do it after the next one, but I'll do my best. When you shout them to me, I'll do my best to address them from up here. How does that sound? Also want to let you guys know that we've got Shackley Chat, live chat out there, and Jim Saunders, a gentleman, is going to be out there for the day. And he'd be a great guy to talk to about the promotions if you have specific questions as it relates to, how it's working for you or whatever the specific questions are. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to be able to address those questions from the stage, and it becomes pretty hard to, answer 50 individual questions in between the 10-minute break. So I apologize if I can't get to them. I'll try. I'll do my best. Okay. Our next section, guys, is a wonderful section. It's follow-up, right? How many people here think they need a little bit of work on the follow-up? Yeah, right? I mean, I hear that all the time. Oh, I'm so good at sharing the products and so good at sharing the opportunity, but if I could just follow up, or if I had the time to follow up, well, you're going to get some great information from some classy gals up here today. Thank you for joining us. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just jump right in. Is that okay with you? Okay, I'd like to, I told them today I'm the Director of Sales for the Western region, and today, Canada. Woo! Yeah! Right? And so the one that I'm going to introduce is from Canada. I know whenever we say Canada, we get a roar in the crowd. It's fantastic. So I had to absolutely say that. It's Tasha Starr, folks. And Tasha is a fast track senior key. And we're very excited to have her here today. And she's got some great information. And the panel here is going to be fantastic. So I'm going to turn things over to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Roger.
Come on up.
Lovely. All right. So follow-up. Sorry, 1 second. I do need that. Okay. Now we can go. So my name is Tasha Starr. I'm a Fast Track Senior Key Coordinator. And I'm pretty stoked to be in this room. There's some great Canadian energy coming on me. Now we have to remember that there's a talk about doing some translation that apparently, explaining what A is, and I have to start implementing y'all. So we'll see if we can do that in this workshop, but I'm not sure. So what we want to do is we want to focus on follow-up here, and it is so important. Do you realize that without proper follow-up, you will lose up to 80% of the people you bring into your business? Think about that, 80%. So if you're questioning, why you might not be seeing enough growth, or you want more growth, or the idea of maintaining a rank, or struggling all the time to maintain this minimum idea, and you're not seeing above and beyond, I'm going to question you, how's your follow-up? Because if that's happening, it's normal, okay, if you don't have adequate follow-up. And if we work to prospect, why don't we work to keep them? So if we're working at inviting and sharing and some of the things that you heard earlier and right after this, why aren't we working to keep them? Take a look at these numbers. According to national sales, 2% of sales are made on the first contact, 3% on the second contact, go down a little bit further, 10% on the fourth contact, but 80% of sales are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. And how many of you are giving up after the first or second try? You're missing out on a lot of volume. And just a side note on this, when it says 5 to 12 contacts, I am not talking about 12 emails. That does not count, okay? So get that out, thinking that you can just do 12 emails and you got that checked. So follow-up makes a big difference. Without proper follow-up, you have people going out the back door as quick as they are coming in the front door. And it's pretty self-explanatory, but I think it's really easy in our industry that we view our job as opening the front door, right? It's very easy to think about that. So what do we do when we share Shackley? We are inviting, we're sharing, we're sponsoring. That's all the job of opening the front door, and we think that's what we need to do. And we do. However, if you're not actively working on closing that back door, they're just going to be walking right on out. So my hope is that we can present to you today and help you realize the importance of your job. It's your job to close that back door. So I'm going to invite a couple executives